don't try me cause you know I'm added up. He thought he was lit until we lit him up.
Hi guys, it's your boy Danger coming at you with another video, and today we are going to be doing a tier list. I don't know, I just saw a lot of these on YouTube and they look pretty fun, and I just want you guys to know my opinion on what the teams are. So, what quarterbacks are, because it's a quarterback one, not team. But let me know in the comments where I screwed up and if I put your quarterback in the wrong spot. But let's get it. Starting off, we got Aaron Rodgers, which him, to me, being a Vikings fan, I'm going to give him some respect. I'm going to put him in the A. Just because lately he hasn't been that good. I'm going off lately. I'm not going off of career. Lately, he's just been okay. I mean, honestly, actually, hold on. We're going to move him to the B because lately he hasn't been... People saying he's doing good. He's all right. He's all right. That's just my opinion. I know people are going to throw in some stats, but I just think he's all right. Andrew Luck, definitely an A. You know, he's an amazing quarterback, and I don't know what else to say about him. I like him. He's a good guy. I'm not going off stats, too. I'm going off if I like him or not. Just kind of my own list, so don't get mad. But then we got Andy Dalton, who is trash. You know, we're gonna. Do I want to put him? Do I want to put him in the D? He hasn't been that. He's a starting quarterback, I guess, but not really. I mean, I don't know. He's not that good. I don't really pay much attention to him. Baker Mayfield is definitely going in the A. I know he only had 1 year, but he was super good last year. Hopefully, this next year he can keep up and he doesn't fall off, which some quarterbacks do. You know, they'll have a really good year and then they'll fall off. Hopefully he doesn't. He really changed that team around, but now he got so many weapons on his team. Odell, fucking Landry, and all these other players. But he is going to be good, I think. Hopefully, Big Ben, definitely, I don't really know where I want to put him. He's good. He throws a lot of interceptions, but he does get a lot of yards too. He doesn't have Antonio Brown this year, but he has Juju Smith, who is going to take over his role. Hopefully he can still stay good, but you never know. Next up, we got Cam Newton. He definitely goes in the B category for me, just because he's good, but then he has some days where it's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, he can be really good, but then sometimes he falls off. Carson Wentz, I'm going to put him, I want to put him in the, it's kind of, I'm going to piss off some Eagles fans, but I kind of want to put him in the C, but I think I'll put him in the B. He's pretty good, but he can't stay healthy. And, I mean, last year I don't know if he really did that too well, but we'll just put him in the B. He's borderline, he's really close to C. He's a B minus probably. Who is this? Colt McCoy? I don't know who that is. I have no idea who number 12 on the Redskins is. So we'll just throw him in the D. Dak, he's going in the B category. He's a good quarterback. Him and Amari Cooper are probably gonna fuck shit up this year. He has Jason Witten coming back. Who else does he have? I don't even know his receivers. But I mean, last year he's pretty good. He's a good quarterback. I'll give him that. Derek Carr going in the C. He shows signs of being really good, and then he shows signs of sucking, which I don't really know what that's all about. Anyways, moving on, we got Deshaun Watson, who is definitely going in the A category. He can run, he can throw. Him and DeAndre Hopkins, crazy duel. Who is he else? He has that Fuller. What's his name? I don't know. I don't really know a lot of people's names. Fuller. Fuck, what's his name? I know it. It's gonna get me mad. Anyways, let's just move on. Drew Brees, S category. What else do you want me to say about him? You guys already know all the stats, everything. Good guy, everything. Eli Manning, I'm not gonna dish you. We'll put you in the D. I'll just put him in the D. It's Eli Manning. Really, I don't know how he's going to do without Odell. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to disrespect him like that. Put him in the C. He's okay, but I don't know how he's going to do without Odell. I mean, he has Saquon. Saquon might be able to carry him. Saquon reminds me of like Adrian Peterson with the Vikings when we sucked, but we had Adrian Peterson, so it was all right. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Jameis Winston we'll put in the C. He's okay, but then sometimes he's trash. I don't really want to say he's a B quarterback. He's pretty bad. He's not pretty bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't really watch him enough to know. Jared Goff definitely going in the A. I don't know how he would do. Like, he's a system quarterback, but I mean, everyone's system quarterback. He's pretty good. I don't really know what to say about Jared Goff. He's not one of those guys I really. Well, he is on the Rams. He has all those playmakers. He has that. Sean McVay is an amazing coach. We'll just put him in the A. I really think he's a B, but I don't want to. Yeah, we'll just keep him in the A. Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm gonna go B. He was really good on the Patriots. Last year he got hurt, but he was okay. I mean, he played the Vikings week 1. That's why I watched him. He did all right. I mean, given they don't have that many receivers, but then George Kittle came out of nowhere. But week 1, George Kittle wasn't like all that because it was week 1. I don't remember when he popped off, but he definitely popped off. And then who do we got here? Is this Case Keenum? Who is that? I don't know who that is. I think it's Case Keenum. We'll just put him in the C. All right. I'm gonna put him in the C because I'm a Vikings fan, and when he was on the Vikings, he did good. But in reality, I think he's probably a D. Josh Allen, we're gonna put in C. Has a lot of potential. Hopefully, he's super. It's just too early to tell with him. I really think he's gonna be a star. Hopefully, but he showed lights last year. Hopefully he gets a better not coaching staff, but some like better receivers or people to throw the ball to. But he seems like he's bringing hope to that team. Now Josh Rosen, we're gonna put. I want to put him in the D, but I feel like he was just on a super bad team last year. Kind of feel bad for him that he got drafted and he got traded. But he's going to the Dolphins, so hopefully they can show him. Hopefully he can make better. I guess, like do better, make his career better. But we'll just put him in C. I don't want to be too mean and put him in the D category. Now we got Kirk Cousins, which, I'm a Vikings fan, but as of last year, he's going in the C category, man. He kind of screwed us. There's a lot of talk about our offensive line not being good. He didn't have a running game. But, it felt like he couldn't make a lot of throws when we needed the throws. Like, trust me, he was in a couple shootouts, like the Rodgers, him and Green Bay, the LA game. It was a shootout, but he just couldn't find a way to like win some games. Which, it's not all on him, but he wasn't performing the way that we thought he would. We gave him so much money. Hopefully this year now he's more comfortable, and hopefully he can be up in the B to A category. That's all I gotta say for him. Next, we got Kyle Murray. We're going to put him. I'm just going to put him in the B. No one's seen what he's done in the NFL yet. So, we don't really know if he's going to be good or not. College is so different than the NFL. So, you can't really, say what he's going to be or, you can't really just assume that he's going to be great. Let me just move Tom Brady up here. We already know that was going to happen. I just saw him sitting at the end. I was like, let's just throw him up there because we already know that's where he goes. Lamar Jackson, that's another guy who I'm like borderline. I'll just throw him in the B because he's still young. He's really good at running. Everything I watched, he didn't throw the ball as much, but he ran really good. I don't know if he can sustain a long career doing that, but he's a bright young star, so hopefully he can adapt to throwing the ball more instead of running every time. Marcus Mariota, we're going to put him in the B category. RC, he's good, but then I watch some games where he just sucks. I don't know. He kind of reminds me of Kirk Cousins in a way. Like sometimes he'll be amazing, and sometimes he'll just be trash. Then we got Matty Ice, which we're going to put. put him in the B. He had that Super Bowl. Lost it. Blew the biggest lead in the Super Bowl, I think. But yes, Julio Jones. Him and Julio Jones are just, they couldn't get in the end zone last year, but they still put up numbers. He's been a pretty above average quarterback his whole career. So we'll just put him there. Matthew Stafford's going in the C. He's good for Detroit, I guess. Can't really get over the hump of getting a playoff win, but he is a starter. We'll say he's like an average starter, I guess, in the league. Mitch Trubisky, we're going to put in the B. He had a crazy year last year. Super athletic. He can get out of the pocket. Crazy. As a Vikings fan playing him twice a year, I already know that. He can make some good throws, and all around, he's just above average quarterback. Nick Foles, I'm not buying into all the hype. Yes, he does go crazy at the end of the year, but I don't know if that's just, I don't know what that's all about. So we'll just have to find out what he does in Jacksonville. Patrick Mahomes. So this, I want to throw him in the S, right? But actually, I'm just going to throw him in S. Let's just be honest. He had a crazy year last year. I mean, no one had a better year than him last year as quarterback, I don't think, in my opinion. Just crazy numbers. Hopefully he can keep doing it. His first year. A lot of people say, what is it, sophomore slumps or something. But I think he's going to still get it. He doesn't have Hill, I don't think, in the beginning. But he'll find a way around it. Call him the gunslinger. Phillip Rivers. We'll throw him in the A category. Good quarterback. Been in the league a long time. Who's his receivers? Didn't he get rid of they got rid of a bunch of receivers, or just one, the Williams. But him and Keenan Allen should put up huge numbers this year. He's still a good quarterback. I mean, I would take him over Kirk Cousins any day. Next, Russell Wilson. This man is the GOAT. I want to put him in the S, but I'm going to put him in the A. He's just super good, athletic, can read everything, and I think he's gonna have another good year. Probably make the playoffs again, hopefully. But he's just one of those quarterbacks where it's like every time you have him, you have a chance. Ryan Fitzpatrick, I'm gonna put you in the C category because he shows signs of being super good, and then sometimes he sucks. Like, what was his name? Fit Magic or something. I watched that was crazy, but then some games he screwed up little plays and blah blah blah. He's just, he has his days and he doesn't have his days. And then last but not least, Sam Darnold. We're gonna throw him in the B category. Young, super talented guy. Hopefully this year he can. I think this is gonna be a year because last draft was like the quarterback draft. We had all those quarterbacks go. I think this year we'll finally be able to tell, separate them to see who's gonna be good and who wasn't really a good pick. But anyways, that's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments where I messed up. Let me know what you would change different, and yeah, just fry me in the comments and I'll have a good day. Anyways, I'm out. Peace. Have a